What up, everybody? It's Turtles420 Roast, back at it again with another video. And today, guys, basically I'm just gonna do a quick review on a new legal herbal product. No, it's not new. It's been around for a while, but it's new for me because I haven't tried it. I got this last week, and it's Maeng Kratom from sacredkratom.com. And I did buy this last week, but I wanted to use it for at least a week to really try out how it feels. Earlier, before this video, I did make a Kratom smoothie, and I will give you guys a recipe to make this bomb ass fucking smoothie. Now, the Kratom smoothie that I just made, literally I just made on the spot. I was just thinking, what's the easiest way to drink Kratom? And from what I searched up, people like to make smoothies with them. I didn't follow my own recipe. I didn't see a recipe beforehand. I just kind of came up with it on the spot, and it was just 2.3 grams of Kratom, half milk. Now you can use a blender, by the way. I used one of those mini little $15 blenders, the little small ones, the college dorm blenders, and those are, I filled it up halfway with milk, and then put a whole banana in there. You can use less, and then I put the other half with vanilla coffee creamer to add just the vanilla. I don't have any vanilla, like vanilla extract or anything, so to add the vanilla taste plus the sugar, I put coffee creamer, and then I just mixed it up for a while until everything was fine. Smoothie came out green. Tasted fucking amazing. Guys, I am not even gonna lie, it is one of the best tasting smoothies ever. Very similar to a THC smoothie, but more herbal, earthy, very earthy tone. It's very difficult to explain, but it tastes fucking amazing. So if you guys can, coffee creamer, milk, bananas, and Kratom, that is a fucking delicious smoothie right there. I just got this fucking shirt, Polaroid 1937. Hope you guys like it. It's pretty. I bought it for $15 at Target. You see what the cool things you could find if you just you look around sometimes. This shirt, I really fucking dig this shirt. It's a nice ass shirt. It's fresh. But anyways, keep continuing on with the review. So my review for Kratom okay, so as you guys, some of you know, the ones that have been on here for a while, know that I have experimented with opiates before. Specifically Norcos, aka hydrocodone, and oxycodone, mostly hydrocodone. So I had, not that I didn't have a opiate tolerance at all, but I didn't have that high of a tolerance to begin with anyways. So I ended up getting Kratom, and my basis for comparison was to compare it to opiates, right? Because that's what everybody uses, either to get off of opiates or as a substitute for painkillers. Now I did try 2 grams for my first time, and I did feel something. I remember, and this is the thing, guys, I don't ever just do shit by itself. I always smoke weed on it, but I'm one of those people that if you don't feel something different while you smoke weed, then it's not really even affecting you. But it works out because phenibut on its own, you don't feel it really, unless you're out in a social setting. But with weed, it enhances the euphoria. And with Kratom, it does the exact same thing. Kratom on its own is not too euphoric. It's very mild euphoric. But when you mix it with weed, it it really accentuates the opiate type feelings. So if I were to try Kratom by itself, guys, I would just tell you that it's not that good. But because I smoke weed with everything I have, it's fucking amazing. It feels, you will feel 10 times more sleepy than if you would just smoke weed by itself. So be aware that you will probably nod off. Another thing is that it does have nausea effects the higher you go, and if you go for me, once I go over 2.5 grams, I start to get the nausea. It's not too bad, The weed helps kind of, but it's there. It's definitely there. And I hear of people doing doses going all the way up to like 5 grams and shit. I'm like, I'm not there yet. Thing about kratom is the more you do, it's not gonna feel better. It's just gonna feel worse because it switches it causes dysphoria in very large amounts. So that's why if you are thinking of doing kratom, it's best if you switch strains. I went for the green strain, the green Maeng, because it's just comparatively, it's the most comparative to like an opiate, because it gives you like a nice buzz. It's like nice, very nice euphoria, but it's supposed to be like energizing as well. I fucking don't feel it. This is supposed to have the best of both worlds, because like the white ones have the energy, the red ones are the best for pain relief, and these are supposed to be a mixture of both. But honestly, guys, this is fucking like pretty sedative. Maybe if I did it in smaller quantities, I never did it in anything less than 2 grams. But for me, 2 grams and above starts to make me feel pretty sleepy. It does have mild anti-anxiety effects, but not only as much anti-anxiety effects as a Norco would have. It's not a fucking Xanax. Definitely not a Xanax type of anti-anxiety. More of like a mild dose of opiates. But some people even on opiates, they can become paranoid or stressed out. So if you're already prone to anxiety, kratom probably isn't gonna fucking help. But if you're like me who smokes weed to be stress free, then you're probably gonna have a good time on it. You're gonna be fine. There is slight stomach discomfort the more you take, and the mode of transportation. Now, I took the kratom with a milk-based product, and I noticed it's easier on the stomach so far, because my general use of administration for the past week was kratom with cranberry juice. So you just mix it up and fucking down it like ayahuasca. But that shit hurt. Like, that would hurt my stomach. But apparently, like, the acids would help kickstart the process of dissolving it. But it's bad. That's the thing about kratom, is it's pretty bad for your stomach too. Like if you take it in large amounts, so it's best to coat it in some milk-based products. Also, I think I'm gonna get into artichoke pill extracts, because I feel like I've been damaging the lining of my stomach a lot from doing kratom, taking pain pills, and fucking drinking a lot. So gotta be careful. But anyways, guys, so yeah, my opinion on kratom is it does feel, when I mix it with weed, I never done it by itself, and I will not, because I feel like there would be more side effects for me than good effects. But with the weed, I would say that it feels definitely like a mild dose of Narcos, like a I would say around a nice 10 to 15 milligrams of hydrocodone, depending on how much you take. Like around 3 grams, I'd say it starts to, with some weed, it starts to really feel like an opiate. At 2 grams, it feels like, I feel like maybe like 1 narco with some weed, and then 3 grams starts to add on like another 5 milligrams, and anything above that, you add another 5 milligrams, but then it just starts to get really bad. It's the nausea on kratom is probably like twice as bad as the nausea on opiates, depending on how high of a dose. I have not gotten any itchiness or constipation from taking kratom, but I will tell you that it does stain your stool. So whatever color your powder is, your stool will come out the same color. So don't be scared if you eat a green vein and then you go to the bathroom later and your stools come out green. It's not food poisoning. It's fucking kratom. It stains your insides. Same thing with red veins and probably white veins, because you really wouldn't notice it too much because it's brown, but But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna take a dab for you guys. Woo. So yesterday I took some shrooms. I took 2.5 grams of some shrooms, but lo and behold, they were bunk. I took them in the 2 hours and I didn't feel shit. Like, just wasn't feeling nothing. And so then I decided I still wanted to trip. So I guess what I revisited? Our good old friend fucking acid. So I took half a tab because I didn't want to go all in, like just in case the shrooms were time release, and then it ended up hitting me all at once. So I took half a tab, waited like an hour and a half. It started hitting me. Then I noticed that that's the only thing that was hitting me. There was no shrooms. So then I took another quarter tab, and then that was my day. It was pretty fun, all in all, of an experience. But I just wish I would have taken the full tab instead, because I was kind of like in that weird like slot, like in the middle, where I wasn't like fully tripping, but I wasn't sober. But it was nice because at least I was able to go to sleep, around 2 o'clock, which is earlier than normal, because most of the times I don't fall asleep till the next day. But all in all, not too bad of experience. Look at this fucking wax, guys. It looks like black tar heroin. This is what happens when you buy from delivery, because you just see their fucking their wax on their page and it looks nice, but then they bring it to you and then it just looks completely different. It's like, come on, bro. It's not all bad. It's supposed to be gelato cookies, so, or gelato strain of wax. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not gelato. All I'm saying is that the extraction process that they did on this was shitty, because it should not come out this black. And this was a $30 gram, guys. This is something I would expect from a $20 gram, or $15 gram. That like shaded darkness. But it does make up for it by being pretty dank. So look at that globulus right there. I feel so very blessed to live in California, just because of the cheap wax, like for everybody else in the East Coast or in the Midwest, it's hard to get wax over there, because there's no, I guess most of it's because it's not legal, and therefore, because it's not legal, you don't have as many people making it, so therefore you don't have as much of an influx in the market, so you over there you can easily still be paying $80 for a gram of wax, whereas over here I can easily get a gram of wax for $20 and a dank gram of some real shit for $35, which is not fucking bad at all, like some CO2 extract shit. Oh, by the way, guys, Newport makes some of the best fucking butane. A little overpriced. It's $7. At least over here in California. I don't know about. It's probably cheaper somewhere else in the States, but it's fucking amazing. It's literally like with other butane products. I'll be putting in the butane. A lot of it just spills out. But with this one, I never have any spillage. Like something to do with the nozzle. It just actually like fits on that fucking, on my specific torch, my Maniello, Montello, Maniello, Magello, Manigolo, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know. Oh, and by the way, guys, I got a new switchblade. Hope you guys like that. It's a stiletto. It's got a 4-inch blade with a 5-inch handle. Some sick ass self-defense shit. Really fuck somebody's day up, But that's just for protection. Nice knife. Last on the way. So I gave one of my friends some Phenibut, and he took about 1.5 grams before going out to go with his girlfriend. And he says he's liking it. Like, there's a lot of social aspects. Like, he says that he's more interested in mundane shit. Like, he's just more willing to talk. So, I mean, I guess Phenibut really does just fucking work. Because out of, like, all the people that I've given it to, 3 out of 4 of the people I've given the Phenibut to, they have liked it. Like, they have felt the anti-anxiety effects. Wow. His name Chip. I also got a new Chillum. And it's already fucking dirty, of course, because I used it a couple times. It looks like some weird high-tech crack pipe. But it's supposed to be a cigarette holder. I put a cigarette up in here, smoke it like this. But come on, guys, who the fuck smokes a cigarette with one of these? You gotta be a real asshole to smoke a cigarette with one of these. This is obviously for hitting that weed. Bought it on Amazon, and so far I fucking love it. It hits like a pipe, it hits like a little steamroller, kind of. Like, not the same action because it doesn't have the same amount of, airflow, but it definitely has some serious airflow for like a little piece. So the thing is, the end right here, it's kind of like going in on itself towards the end. So when you put your weed in there, it like keeps it in. So it's not like the one hitter I have with the other one. So watch. See, this one I don't like because the front is just the same. How do you explain this? The front is just fucking huge, even for this small one. Like, it doesn't close in on itself. Like this one closes in on itself in the front. So when you put the weed in there, it'll like stay inside. Like, it won't fall out. Like, you could put a solid little nug in there, it won't fall out. This, when I put a little nug in there, I always have to be like, there have been times at night when I have been smoking with this, and I like, let it tilt down, and then I go to hit it up, and then I hit nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this one is 10 times more discreet, but it gets super, especially here in California, we have the dankiest, stickiest, ickiest fucking bud around. So it will get like fucking rezzed up. I will have to clean this after every 5 hits of some ganja, and I could barely even, hit this. Whereas this, I can pack a big ass fucking bowls and then hit that shit real quick in public. But the only downside is that this does look like a fucking meth crack pipe thing. So if you're hitting this in front of people, they're gonna look at you. Whereas if you hit this in front of people, they won't look at you until after you excel. Like, I've hit this in front of people, and then they come up to me and ask me for a cigarette, and I'm like, oh, sorry, dude, it's metal. And they're like, oh, okay. And they walk away. So, this one is better for. It's got a. I wish I had like a point system, But in terms of concealability, this will probably get you a nice 7 out of 10. This will get you a nice 9 out of 10. But in terms of just all around, like, which one's better, I would say this one. Definitely this one. But this one did cost $6. And then this one did cost about $2. So, you can buy 3 of these, or you can buy, one of these. Either way, I would not mind, if I needed to in any situation, to throw these away. Now, I know that sounds bad because this is a nice little glass pipe, but this is only $6. It's under $10, so if anything happened, just like a nice $5 pipe or something, I wouldn't mind throwing this away if I ever needed to. Same thing with this, though. This would probably be 10 times easier. So like I said, if you buy 3 of these for the same price, this is what they're meant for. These one hitters. I've had this since high school, guys. But honestly, these things are meant for hidden public, and just in case anything happens, you can throw this shit away because it's only like $2. You can go back and get another one. So I don't know. It's up to you guys. This one's a little more fancier. It's a nice chillum. This one's better for hidden hash and all that good shit. But yeah. Alright guys, I'm starting to feel the Kratom a little bit. I'm gonna end this video and then I'm gonna go watch some Home Alone, because this is the season to watch Home Alone, you know, close to Christmas time. That's one of my favorite activities to do, is just to get really fucking like high and then just watch old movies. It's pretty fun. But anyways guys, hope you guys are doing well. Don't know when I'm gonna do another video. Probably whenever I get some Etis LM, I will do a review on that. But until then, stay safe, stay wild, stay cool, stay mild, I don't know. Stay boo. Catch you on the flip side.